This is Kenya News Update today. A former MP is dead, a president is accused, and an entire nation is asking what really happened to Cyrus Jirongo? Coming up, you'll discover the explosive claims that have leaders crying foul and dismissing the official police account. This isn't just a funeral story. This is about power, politics, and the fight for 2027. Meet Cyrus Jirongo, former Lugari MP, a political figure for decades. On December 30, 2025, he was buried in Lumakanda, Kakamega County. Emotions were high, but here's the twist. The grief quickly turned to anger and accusation. Leaders gathered not just to mourn, but to launch a blistering attack. The target, President William Ruto. The allegation, a sustained effort to kill political parties to secure re-election. This is the seismic shift happening right now in Kenyan politics, but here's what nobody's talking about. The police account of Jirongo's death is being publicly dismissed, at his own funeral. Imagine that scene, the raw emotion, the defiance, the political theater playing out over a coffin, and then something shocking happened. The criticism wasn't whispered in corridors, it was shouted from the podium. On Tuesday, just a day after the burial, the pressure intensified. President Ruto came under sharp, direct fire. The year is 2025, but the battle is for 2027. The stakes. The future of opposition and democracy itself. Some leaders cried for Jirongo, framing his death within a larger, darker narrative. They're not just mourning a man, they're sounding an alarm. Here's the part that will blow your mind. This funeral became a political rally, a platform to challenge state power. The standard police explanation? Rejected outright. The smell of earth from the fresh grave mixed with the heat of political rhetoric. Lumakanda wasn't just a burial site, it became ground zero for a new resistance. But if the police account is wrong, what is the truth? And why would a sitting president allegedly target political parties 2 years before an election? The implications are massive. This controversy touches every Kenyan who cares about free and fair elections. It's about more than one man's death. It's about the life of our multi-party system. Some say this is political opportunism, using tragedy to gain ground. Others hear a genuine cry against democratic backsliding. The tension is palpable. A nation watches, wondering which version of events to believe, the official record or the emotional outcry from grieving allies. But here's the final, haunting question. In the fight for 2027, how far will those in power go? And how far will those out of power push back? Do you think the criticism of President Ruto is justified, or is this political gamesmanship? Drop your take in the comments. Subscribe to Kenya News Update today for more breaking news that shapes our nation.